Hi, my name is Jan. I want to introduce a Downtube 8H folding bicycle. This is our best-selling bike for boaters, RVers, and commuters. And the main reason is it's complete maintenance-free with a Gates carbon belt drive and a Shimano Nexus 8-speed hub. All right, I'm going to go through the features one by one, starting with the controls. I'm going to work my way down through the bike and then from front to back. So the first thing I want to talk about is the bar ends. Bar ends are great because they give you additional hand positions. And they're completely adjustable. With a 5mm Allen wrench, I can adjust them up, down, in any orientation. As I continue, you're going to see we have ergonomic grips here. So the grips are shaped for your hands, extremely comfortable, extremely nice. Then we have a Shimano Nexus 8-speed hub. And I'm shifting the gears right now without pedaling or anything. So this is a great little shifting mechanism. With an internal hub, you don't have to pedal to shift. As I continue here, we see we have the brake levers. And the brake levers have a little comfort grip, so they're actually very easy to pull back on. Very comfortable. As I continue here, you see we have removable faceplate stem. And by loosening these two bolts, I can rotate the high-rise bars forward, back, up or down to customize a fit for a given individual. As I continue to the left, you see we have the same controls other than a bell. And voila. As I continue down from the stem, you see we have a quick release lever right here. I can pull back on that. You can see I can adjust the height of the stem. Again, if you want a more recreational posture, you would lift it up. If you want a more aggressive posture, you keep it lower. As I continue down, you see we have a stem dial here. I'm not going to fold the stem, but I'll show how to fold it. You just turn this counterclockwise and then the stem will come down alongside the frame. And this is a nice little system because it's actually very stiff. You can really torque down on that to make sure it doesn't move at all. As I continue moving down, you see we have an integrated headset in the frame right here. And we have interface for a bag system on the head tube, which is also very nice. As I move down, you see we have preload adjustments on the fork on both legs. And here we have a trans-arch design fork, which means it's very stiff left to right, and obviously it should be very plush, which it is, in the vertical plane. As I continue down, you see we have the V-brake levers, Tektro V-brake levers. And these are great levers because they really bite down on our machine sidewall rims. Machine sidewall rims have a surface, have a rough surface on them to allow the brakes to really dig in. So they stop extremely quickly. And here you see we have extremely lightweight fender on the front and the same style fender in the rear. Very smooth, very lightweight. And all aluminum lowers and aluminum crown on the fork. The tires in the front are 1.5, 20-inch by 1.5 wide. On the rear we use 1.75-inch tires. By mixing the tires, you actually minimize the rolling resistance because there's a push force in the front, pulling the rear. So by thinning out the front, the bike actually goes dramatically faster, and it still can go off-road if necessary because the weight distribution for the rider is towards the back of the bike, and we have the wider rear tire to accommodate for that. As we continue back, you're going to see we have water bottle braze-ons here, which you can use as a pump interface if you so choose. And here, I'm going to show how to fold. Just lift up. We have a safety lock on the frame hinge, just in case anything happens to the hinge. The bike will not fold if it's not engaged while you're riding. You actually have to lift up to release the frame. As I continue moving back, you're going to see we have some beautiful welding in the frame. Very stylish. As I move down, you're going to see our Gates carbon belt drive, which is very smooth. And it's paired with a Pro Wheel 5-arm cold forged crank. And here we have the pedals, and they fold just by pushing them in. And I can just pull them back out by doing the exact opposite. As I move down, you see we have a frame protector on the bottom of the bike, and that's there for when the bike is folded. You can actually lay it down on that to keep the belt and everything else clean and away from dirt and grime. Also, we have a 55-tooth front chainring and a 24-tooth rear to give you a nice wide gear range with this Shimano Nexus 8-speed hub. And here we have the kickstand. I'm going to put it down so the bike will stay on its own, or release it. As I continue back, you're going to see we have a heavy-duty rear rack which is very smooth. Reflector on the back, it's away from everything, so it's less likely to have any problems with the rear reflector. Lightweight rear fender. Same brakes we have in the front with the same machine sidewall rims. Stainless steel spokes are essential for boaters in saltwater environments. And here you see the Shimano Nexus 8-speed hub and the rear cog that's paired with it for the belt. And the rear tires are 1.75-inch rear. And the saddle is completely adjustable, up or down, so when it's folded you can put it down all the way into the frame. And it's 500 millimeters long, which will accommodate riders up until 6 foot 2 inches tall. As we continue up to the saddle, you'll see we have a Velo plush saddle, which is a very comfortable saddle. Has a love channel here, and that's a complete rundown. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go for a ride.